Greetings, folks. Dice Kitty here. This is my comic box recap for March 4th, 2020. Alright, so I got a non-comic book thing in. Oh, excuse me. I've got sinus coughing and crud going on. This is the Star Trek Kirk Fu Manual. And it's really cool. It's a nifty little thing to have. Because it's got like some of his famous moves in there, and they actually have names for him now. Like, this is the Tiberius twist. That sounds so bad. But yeah, I mean, it's cute. Lateral body block. So I look forward to reading more of this. I didn't read all of it. I just looked through it. Another one of these awesome little books to go on my shelf with all the other cool books like this, like the Body by Starfleet book and some of the others. Alright, so on to comics. I got the Mystery in Space Facsimile Edition. I haven't read it yet, but I got it because excuse me, goodness. I love pulp stuff, and the rocket pack and the blaster gun, and you know, it's just the suit, you know, it's cool. And I don't know why I've never really noticed Adam Strange before. I'm not sure why, but hey, I think he's cool so far. So, and I did not read this. I'll read it later. All right. First up on my list, got my books backward here. I got Strange Adventures #1. This is, you know, Adam Strange. So apparently this has something to do with the events that happened to him while he was on another planet. Now, I have no knowledge or history of Adam Strange. None. Zero. I got it because it looked cool. Like, I ordered it because I'm like, hey, pulp science-y thing. Cool. And it is. I mean, that's kind of what he is. You know, like I said, the rocket pack and the blaster gun and fighting aliens. And so he's gotten back to Earth, and he's written like a memoir of the last year he was on this planet. And he's got a lot of people who are excited about the book, and then all of a sudden you start to see people who are not so nice throwing a fit about his book. And so that dude ends up dead. And of course, Adam Strange is blamed, you know, for the murder. And he goes and approaches Batman. Yes, he is in like the DC universe, so he has ties to like the Justice League and all them. I'm trying to find it. Here it is. Yeah, he actually asked Batman to investigate him, like to check it out, you know, because he wants the truth out. And, you know, he says, you're the best that there is. Batman turns him down, and he's like, no, we're friends. I can't do that. So he calls in somebody that has no ties with them, not close ties. So yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes, because I mean, the character Adam Strange is like pulp science fiction type. I don't know how I feel about a whole lot of superhero tie-in. I get it. He's DC. He has ties to the Justice League. I did not know that prior to signing up for this, but that's okay. I'm gonna roll with it. So that was my fault for not researching the character more. I still like the book though. The book is cool. I just don't want there to be a whole bunch, like anytime something bad happens, gotta call the Justice League. You know, there's a Justice League book. So I would rather the Strange Adventures be mostly about Adam Strange, but we'll see where it goes. I'm excited to read it. Okay, so next is Marvel Doctor Strange Surgeon Supreme #4. So when we left off, he had discovered that somebody was like messing around in his forge and making weapons for folks. Well, in this issue, that's where we pick up. He's fighting a booby trap that was left for him. And there's a patient on the operating table, and he ends up showing up in the nick of time. You know, but the administrator chick is not happy. And I understand he's supposed to keep the two lives separate, but instead they're starting to cross over. And then he ends up getting this patient that comes in, and it looks like a normal patient until it's not. And it's like a magic bomb. So he has to get Druid to come help him. Anthony, I think his name is. Has to have Druid come help him, and they disperse the, well, Druid does it. He disperses the magic, the energy among his plants up on the roof. And it blows up there. But something is definitely going on, and like he's afraid that they're going to start mass producing, you know, magical weapons, and I think it's a little late for that. They're already doing it. So I still don't know who's behind it. I'm interested to find out though. I was pretty much on the edge of my seat reading this. This was a really, really good issue. And I thought that I was not going to like the whole Surgeon Supreme, but hey, I'm okay with this. This is well written, and it's going in a direction that I approve. I like it. So Mark Waid, good job on the writing on that. Art's been pretty consistent throughout all these, and I like the art. It's classic comic a little bit, but more modern. Like, it's updated. It's not like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like 70s, but it still has that feel, I guess. I don't know. I like the artist, so. Alright, next is Image's Outer Darkness and Chew crossover. Alright, so people have been telling me I have to read Chew. Everyone's like, it's right up your alley. I hate when people tell me I have to do something, because then I put off doing it. And a lot of times I'm right. And a lot of times it's something that I don't want. Like, okay, someone told me I had to read Walking Dead. They're like, no, you have to read it. And I'm like, stop it. No, I'm not reading it. So I didn't read Walking Dead until there were 14 trades out, because people kept poking and prodding me. Do not tell me I have to do something. I will not tell you that you have to do something. So this is one of those instances where I'm glad I ignored people. I do not like these characters. Like, I love Outer Darkness, but I do not like the guy. I don't even know how to say, like, what he is. Tony Chu. I don't like him that much. He's like an emo edgelord dude, and I'm not digging it. You know, it's like, I don't like vacations. And I'm like, okay, Anakin, I don't like sand. But, I don't know. I don't dig him. And I don't dig this other guy. What's his name? Colby? I think Satalis called him Jack Colby. And I about fell out of my chair. That was great. My dog's trying to get outside. Yeah, John Colby. That's it. I really don't like him. Like, I hate that character. So, I'm not digging the two characters from Chew. I'm not. Seeing the interaction between those two characters and the crew of the Sharon. Now, that's interesting. That's different. I like that little added stuff in there. And I'm going to have to read the rest of this this crossover to really know how I feel about it. I was excited at first because I was like, okay, everybody's telling me I have to read Chew, so I'm going to read this and see how I feel. I am not reading Chew. Sorry. Sorry, Layman. John Layman, I'm sorry. You're not one who told me I had to read it, but I know you write it, and I'm sorry. I'm not digging it. So, this story takes place during Season 1 of Outer Darkness, sometime between issues 6 and 10. And it says it also takes place during Chew 18, but after Chew 60. I don't know what that means. They must time travel or something. And I'm going to tell you right now, I hate time travel. So, yeah. But anyway, they're trying to have diplomatic negotiations with this alien who communicates their food. So, that they pull Chew and Colby out of the past. And I don't know. I just they're gonna put them back and stuff. So they pull them into the future, and it's just, I don't know. I'll see where the rest of it goes, but not digging it right now with issue 1. We'll see how it goes later. Love Outer Darkness, though. Always love Outer Darkness. So if you want some good horror sci-fi, Outer Darkness is a good one to look at. Other than that, everything pretty much gets a thumbs up, especially these two. These two get thumbs up. This one, I'll see where it goes. Alright, folks, I guess that's it for this week, and I'll see y'all next week. Live long and prosper, and may the force be with you. Kapla!